morning everybody, and welcome to the Mel Soul Golf School. I am Mel Soul, Director of Instruction and Master Professional at the Paulie's Plantation location. And today we are going to talk about getting the club in the right position at the start of the backswing. And of the students that come through the school, every week I'll see students that will have the club back in there, they'll have the club out there, and there's no consistency. And in order to hit the ball consistent, obviously the backswing is the start of the setup. So at the top of the backswing, if you're in a wrong position at the top, the club's pointing over here or the club's over here, you're not going to get the club back to square. So, you know, there's a very, very simple way of doing this. And I had a girl from New York City here a little while ago, and she owned a restaurant and she waited tables herself. And she got into a very poor position at the top with the elbow here and the club was out here. And so I said to her, I said, just imagine you're waiting tables and you've got a tray. If you've got a tray in your hand, this forearm, when you're carrying a tray, has to be at 90 degrees to keep everything on the tray. If the elbow did that, everything would fall off the tray. So there's a tray position. Going back, you want to get the club, and if you ever notice Justin Thomas, every time he sets up for a shot, he does that. He wants to reinforce that when he gets back here, the club head is in line with his hands. Doesn't want the club in front or behind. So here's an easy little mantra that you can have. So when I'm standing back here, right, imagine that there's somebody standing behind you and you were going to shake hands. If I was going to shake hands with someone, that's where I would put my hand. My arm is straight and my palm is at 90 degrees to the ground. I wouldn't do that and I wouldn't do that. So when I go back here, so when I go back to here, I want to be in the handshake position. So there's my club in a perfect, right on my hands, right on my toe line. That's what I'm looking for. From here, I want to go into the tray position. I want this elbow to be carrying the tray. So I don't want this elbow in this way or out that way. So think of it, and this is something you can practice at home. You don't need a lot of space. If you're only working on the backswing and not swinging through, you can go just without the club first, go there, and then there. And then go there, and then there. There I'm in the tray position. Now some of you, like me, I've had a artificial shoulder put in here, so I actually can't physically get my arm to 90 degrees. So my arm's a little bit off. So if you don't have the flexibility and your elbow just gets to there, that's fine. So there, I know when I start the downswing, this is what the reason you have the tray positions, when you start the downswing, you want this to drop down here. When the elbow's out there, the tendency is going to be to come over the top. So handshake, tray position. Two easy little key thoughts for you to work. Do it at home until it becomes comfortable. Go to the range, feel like you're going to go. 1, 2, 3. Your ball striking is going to improve. Thanks for watching.